A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome back to the Thursday race on this pleasant Thursday morning here on the airport link road. So, folks, tonight is Thursday. Today is Thursday. So I'll have D have to say a few words. Good morning, D. Good morning.
Good morning, Donis. Good morning, world. Thank you guys very much for supporting us every Thursday religiously. We're bringing to you, Andrew's bringing to you this race this morning. A little mosquito out here, so that's about it. But we're excited. You know why we're excited, Valan?
Yeah.
We're back.
Health and strength.
At that too, but we're back. We're back with what tonight?
Huh?
We're back with what tonight after
Thursday. Fast Thursday.
And as the wheels turn, right?
Don't say it.
Right.
Big up everybody, all cycling fans. Big up on yourself every time. Yeah, Belize as usual. Good weather today.
Tune in tonight.
Donis, thanks for everything. Mr. Gunsto, thanks everybody. And big up them boy out there now where they represent Belize. Big up on yourself out there.
Tune in tonight.
Yeah, tune in tonight, man, as the wheel turn.
As the wheels turn, tune in tonight, guys. And then, hey, set up your watch party because at midnight tonight, the young Phenom Junior cyclist will be representing Belize in the World Championship Junior category. Keith Enright Jr., we're sending our best wishes to him. And followed a few hours later, 4 a.m. Belize time, Derek Chavarria will be representing Belize in the U23. And then Jivan Gonzalez finishing it off on Sunday. So, guys, again, we are back on Donis. We are back on Donis tonight. We're excited. 2 weeks off. Well, a lot of stuff, right, to report on. Good luck to all these winners today, all these riders today. Will Jairo Campo, 4 in a row? Or is it Smokes with his second one, Hena with his second one, or Brandy with his second one? Mike Man is not lining up today. Unfortunately, he has mechanical. But good morning, guys.
Thanks, very good morning. Folks, we out here again, Thursday morning. Yes. Yes, Chief. Yes. I got you. Yeah. Sunday, join us live. We'll bring live action. Chief Masters, yes, right? Yeah. We'll bring third plus. Yeah, I got the Chief. Maybe I could say a few words about that race Sunday. Quick before I sign up. You could talk about the race Sunday.
Oh yeah, we got the Masters race Sunday again. Usual route, Sankas Plaza we congregate and start to register 7:30. Race and take off 8 o'clock sharp. Category A is on the weekend, whereas 30 to 49. B the 50 to 59 and C the 60 plus straight down the Northern Highway over Halover Bridge through Link Road to Hattieville and back for exactly 40 miles, finishing at Sankas Plaza. So tune in to our Donis Live this coming Sunday.
Yes, Chief, all the best. Folks, we want to say, pleasant man, give thanks and praises for another beautiful morning. Here we have the rocket. But I still have a new name for you. You're a launcher, don't know rocket, right? A launcher now? You know launch today? Yeah, talk to the fans before we just take off.
Nice race, Donis. Nice. Weather is upon us, but we gotta take care of it. So, 6 weekend hours Thursday race. Just keep us shaping, I think, Donis. Shaping the body and shaping the condition. Yeah. I had the way me say that to anybody right now?
Yeah, I think it's midnight.
Midnight. I carry it like quite a bit ahead of us.
Okay. Well, I can wish you the best, man. Not necessarily.
Gali, Rwanda.
Yes, sir.
Chapter one good opportunity maybe squeezing on top 10, 20, 10, 20. Not top 20? Don't think so?
Europe, the European deal on this.
Yeah, but what happened, Paul? I noticed that the Sirius U23 man there, they ride the big world.
Yeah, you have to use it. I make the rule that if I ride
World Tour.
Yeah, World Tour.
So Chava the race against the developmental team guys there. So
yeah, but the development team is also above us. So.
No, it's good. But
European developmental team.
But I think one advantage that Chav may have is that training camp that Canada.
Yeah, that helps.
Ride a lot of those guys, you know.
That helps.
So the conference is going to be there. But the course is a little stiff. So that might play a big deal. It will be
will.
a flatter course.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
will.
I'm going out on the limb and say top 20.
Okay. I got that.
Yeah. I know what I mean. I'm being optimistic.
Yeah. Mr. Gon said top 10. So Mr. Gon's Limo braver you.
Put it this way.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. So the race is about to. How much sign up? How much sign up?
We got 24 riders.
24 riders this morning, folks. 24 on it. 24 on it. 24.
26.
26. Okay. We just gone up to 26. Unfortunately, Mike man not ride this morning, rider, but he had a mechanical. So, folks, we are about to get started on the Thursday morning race. And there are, folks, there are 2 laps on the link road. Thursday morning race. Waiting for my motorcycle. Here comes Mr. Rick. Yeah. A pleasant good morning again, cycling fans, as we bring you live action of this Thursday morning race, folks. The race is already on fire. Riders are already scattered all over the tarmac. That's the main field. This is a group of 3 chasing, like I say, hood up front. We have riders up front already, folks. It's some blistering space early Thursday morning, folks. We want to say good morning to our team there in Kigali, Rwanda. We have 3 riders. We have young junior rider Keith Enright Jr. I think starting at 12 o'clock tonight. His race gets underway. Then we have Derek Chavaria, aka Young Phenom. His race will be immediately after that. And then on Sunday, Javin Gonzalez taking the elite category. I'm going to tell you they won't come miles. So the first race, I think young Keith Enright race is about 74 miles, and then Derek Chavaria with a U23, 102 miles, and then Sunday it's a whopping 66 point something miles, folks. It will be total ruction and destruction on the tarmac there in Rwanda. I love the energy of the people, man. Rwanda cycling have become a major sport in Africa. Like, you know, just watching the races, the TT, the energy, the love the people show. I hope that I hope we'll have that energy there for the upcoming Caribbean Championship, folks. Yes, this live is brought to you by Mr. Towa and by myself. Big up yourself, Mr. Towa. I want to say happy birthday to Miss Sylvia Logan. And I want to say happy birthday to a very good friend, Miss Gail Burke Spence. Celebrated her birthday. I was at a little party last night, having some delicious food, hanging out with friends and family. As we make our way, a few riders off the front, a dangerous cruise off the front. We can see D Wade, we can see Alvan Gillett, we can see Bunlof Joy, Henry Moreira, and we can see Smoke Staten. 2 riders from SPD, a BZ rider, and a Bundle of Joy in Hot Pursuit, Elephant Sons, Big Strong Charles Leslie. There's the Barber. I can see Greville Young, Barber ride for Running Rebels. Here comes the sprinter, Hyro Campos, whatever boys, making his way across to the lead riders. Yes, Hyro Campos. He won the race last week Sunday, the race that Mr. Guns covered, the Stuart number 2 race last week Sunday, an exciting event. Hyro Campos came out of nowhere. There's go Darren Anderson. Darren Anderson also rides for Bundle of Joy, trying to make his way over to the lead group of riders, folks. We are on lap 1. There's 2 laps. We can see rain in the background. I hope the rain will catch me. Morning, Jivin Gonzalez, man. How's Rwanda? Kigali, Rwanda. I know the early morning for you, I guess the evening, late evening for no, I don't know. Big up the whole crew there in Rwanda. Mr. Glenn Flowers, the president of the Cycling Federation. Ms. Leticia Westby, the secretary, and our 3 riders representing us, taking that long journey all the way to Africa. Jivin Gonzalez, young Phenom Baby Chav, and young Keith Enright Jr. Folks, these guys will face the best of the best. They are the best of the best of Belize, and it's the best of the best from all over the world. These guys will Jivin get the opportunity to ride with the big names that we see in the Tour de France and all the big other tours. Man like Pogacar, you understand? All the big hitters, Del Toro, Juan Ayuso, and all the big names of cycling, folks. We have a heavy clouds over us. I hope no rain come down. We're making our way through the link road. It's Alvan Gillett riding for SPD and the pace, followed by D Wade, BZ Boys, the ever dangerous Bundle of Joy, Henry Moreira, whatever boys. Hyro Campos, Brandon Catus have made his way across. Darren Anderson and Smokes Gladden. A small gap. Here comes the charge being led by Elephant Sons, the powerful Charles Leslie Jr. being marked by Philip Leslie, and the rest of riders making their way, about to make contact. And this early, beautiful Thursday morning, Darren Anderson looking back, stepping up the pace to some 25 miles an hour. Yes, Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy, taking over the pace. Smokes Gladden, followed by Alvan Gillett, SPD, and Charles Leslie have brought up back the whole crew. So it's one big group again. We can see Barney Brown, we can see Sidney Belazier the barber, we can see Valance Sims, we can see Brother J and her new machine, we can see Kid Granell, we can see the Chief, we can see Troy Gab Jr., Eldon Simmons, and the entire crew, folks. For all the Mike Mann fans, Mike Mann was making his way to the race, and he had a mechanical just by mile 7. I think the whole derailleur got in a wheel, so his derailleur is broken. Folks, as we make our way, like I mentioned, this live is brought to you by Mr. Tower. I want to pick up my driver Rick, coming out early this morning. When I showed Rick showed at my house early. Folks, join us Sunday. Chief will have the master race, and we'll definitely be tuning in to the World Championship of Cycling, as our very own Jivin Gonzalez will take on the big pros. I hear Rwanda is very lumpy, very lumpy, as we say, because it's you know, show up on the TV, but it's the climbs are the climbs are very steep. I watched the road TT, and I saw the suffering in the face of the riders. None of our Belizean riders did the TT, but they will all taking part in the road race. Folks, a little show of blessing passing over. 2 riders out front. We have Darren Anderson of Bundle of Joy, and right behind him we have Philip Leslie of SPD. Kid Granell riding on a touch, about to go across. There's Charles Leslie, there's D Wade, seeing the move. Here goes Henry Moreira, also of Bundle of Joy, dance out of a paddle, getting the attention of Smokes Gladden, and the entire field sitting down. Some riders taking a chance early this morning, Thursday morning, here on the Link Road, as we call it. Good morning, Mr. Paget. Good morning, Judith Williamson. Jivin Gonzalez, good morning. It's raining, folks, it's raining. There goes Preston Martinez, M&M rider. Folks, remember, coming up 9th to the 13th of October, Belize hosts the Caribbean Championship. The Caribbean countries will be here. Caribbean countries taking part in the Caribbean countries are taking part in the World Championship also. I see quite a number of riders, that will be making their way to Belize and taking part in that event. Folks, it's raining. We're taking a little shower this morning, folks, as we make our way through Link Road. Showers of blessing. Some 20 other riders taking part. Erson Butler in this. There's Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs. Man, this is our early blessing this morning, folks. Early blessing. We have a love cycling for two. Left my nice warm bed with my beautiful wife to come out here and bring a live action. Yeah. What a day, what a day. Yes, folks, as we make our way through the Link Road. Hope that this will pass over. I want to take all this wetting, I want to get sick. Riders stretch all over the tarmac. The riders are about to make contact with the lead group of riders. That's the crew chasing again. Charles Leslie followed by Hubert Johnson, Alvan Gillett. A group of about 7 or so riders up front to give you on the pace. Laying down the law, we have Hyro Campos, Whatever Boys. Been followed by there's a station prize and Smokes Land going for that station prize. There's a station prize. Smokes will capture that first station prize. You can see Douglas Lamb waving the flag. David Anderson in this group. Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira, D. Wade and Barney Brown. As we head towards the roundabout at mile 8. So 7 riders have broken clear on the pace. Whatever Boys, Hyro Campos taking over the pace. Brandon Catus rides for Running Rebels today, Havana, Valvoline jersey. We have D. Wade of BZ Boys. We have David Anderson of Bundle of Joy. So the 2 riders from Bundle of Joy is in this group. David Anderson and Henry Moreira. Barney Brown rides for Digi and Smokes rides for SPD. There's a gap. It's somewhere around about 5 seconds. Not sure who is chasing. It's Hyro Campos, Whatever Boys on the pace, driving the pace. Taking over. David Anderson, Barney Brown looking good. Morning, Leroy Vargas. Good morning, my son there in Chicago, Diane Diordones, good morning. Jose Gomez, good morning. I want to say good morning to my sister visiting from the Cayman Islands. I want to say good morning to my brother-in-law, George Bowen, visiting from Miami, Florida. Good morning to all of their cousin, my wife's cousin that visited Toots and the entire family. Trish, good morning. Folks, we are about to complete wipe the lens kind of the smoggy. You have anything to wipe the lens? Anything in it? Of course, it's very. Yeah, ready? Folks, we join back the race shortly. I want to say good morning to the Stuart and Robert family. Folks, condolences goes out to my the Lewis family. My Aunt Mary Lewis passed away. So condolence to the entire Lewis, Dina, and all the family. And the passing of my aunt, my mom's younger sister. We joined back the group of riders. It's all intact. All the riders are together, so the main group have caught up to the lead group. We have joined back the riders. This is the Thursday morning race, folks. Again, good morning to all. The team there in Rwanda. 3 cyclists or young junior rider Keith Enright Jr. or young 23 rider, young Derek Chavaria, the Phenom, and the Silverback, Javin Gonzalez, representing the Jewel. We want to wish them well. We know it's a tough course. We know that they are going up against the best of the best, but they are some of the best from Belize. So guys, ride smart. We know it's a tough race, but we are behind you 100%. Morning, Mr. Henry Neal, as we make our way through the link road. Once again, happy birthday to Miss Sylvia Logan, the mother of Kevin Logan. And happy birthday to my good friend Miss Gail Burke Spence. Celebrated her birthday yesterday. Good morning, Miss Doris Montejo out of Cayo. Folks, the Caribbean Championship is upon us. It's only a few weeks. Belize hosts the Caribbean Championship 2025. All the Caribbean nations will make their way to Belize to try to take that title away from where the title has been held by Corey Williams. Last year, Corey Williams of Team Belize won that event. Corey will be here in the country to defend along with Team Belize. I think let me call the names of the riders that are on the national team. So we have Corey Williams, we have Justin Williams, we have Oscar Curios, we have Carlton Robinson, we have young baby assassin Jalen Briseño, we have Derek Chavaria and Javin Gonzalez. The two U23 riders, I believe the race they ride together, the U23 and the elite. So for the U23 it will be young baby assassin and Derek Chavaria. They will take part. They will do the U23, and then the for the elite, it will be Corey, Justin, Oscar, Carlton Robinson, and Javin Gonzalez. Folks, a few guys have broken away. Again, we see a SPD rider being gunned down by the ever dangerous Bun of Joy, Henry Moreira. We have Charles Leslie and D Wade. It seems up front seems that it's Philip Leslie, and we see a few riders trying to come across. We can see Baba leading the charge with young Eldon Simmons. Yes, it is Philip Leslie riding for SPD on the front. Good morning, Jamal Murray. Nigel Stewart and his Stewart family out of Boston. Nigel, Miss Dana, Miss Philippa, Kev and the whole crew. Dennis still vacation in Belize. Nice race Sunday night. Immediately, two riders came across. It's Hyro Campos along with Alvan Gillett blowing across the field. They have joined back. That's the main field. They have caught up to these guys we get to earlier, and three riders now out front. We have Hyro Campos ride for Whatever Boys, Alvan Gillett ride for SPD, and Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy. Yeah, boys, the Mike man Steve Jurgensen had a mechanical, say derail again in a wheel, so was unable to ride the race this morning. We know that Mike man may out there, so they give trouble, right, for Team Stinners in the Killer B. Folks, this is lap 1 of 2. The live has been brought to you by Mr. Tower out of New York and myself. Chris Perry taking part. There's Dewey, there's Barney Brown, Gravel Young. We can see Valance Sims, Red Bull, Chief, Hubert Johnson, and the entire field. Three riders still up front. Just about 5 seconds or so. Charles Leslie ran for Elephant Sons and the pace. Folks, what a beautiful morning, what a beautiful morning. And join us again Sunday as we bring you live action of Chief Masters series of race. There was supposed to be a race in Cayo, but it's postponed until a later date. Brandon Cato's moving on the inside. Yes, it was a fundraiser race for C. Tomato's wife who have been diagnosed with cancer, and they may have a race, a fundraiser race. But the race will postpone till a further date. We'll definitely inform you when that race will be taking part. We'll be definitely bring that live into your living room. Brandon Cato's, I don't know who he represents this morning, but he have a Valvoline jersey, but I know when he ride Weekend Warriors, he's running Rebels, and he's about to run down the guys up front. Brandon Cato's and the pace, followed by Smokes Gladden. He pulls off, no one will assist him. Bundle of Joy, Henry Moore say, I have my rider there. Here goes Alex Pratt, Red Bull. Immediately get the attention of Henry Moreira, folks, as we're about to complete 1 of 2 laps on this beautiful Thursday morning. A little rain shower came down, but nevertheless, we bring in the live action into your living room. Good morning, Miss Sue Fergie. They have a set of fans. Once you go live, any of the live them, Mr. Guns and myself, you will see some fans. Miss Sue Fergie, I think she's out of New York, always tuning in. Charles Leslie, Elephant Sons, taking no chance, immediately get the attention of Henry Moreira. The pace stepped up to some 30 miles an hour. Charles Leslie, big strong Charles Leslie, look as riders as they scatter, trying to grab to the wheel of Charles Leslie. The man in a huge gap, munching that gap over Charles Leslie as he closes the gap to the 3 lead riders up front. The 3 riders are Whatever Boys, Hyro Campos, Rider for SPD, we have Alvan Gillett, and we have Darren Anderson of Bundle of Joy. As Charles Leslie pulls off, nobody assisting him. The two riders who have riders up front who won't assist, that's Henry Moreira and Smokes. And here comes D Wade and the rest of field. We can see Filton Butler rides for Jaggers trying to come across. Folks, remember this I think it's a 3 race in a one. This A, B and C. Or I think I go over 40, over 50. Yeah, A, B and C. They don't have well, I know that they have 60 plus. I think that's 60 plus prize they have. We can see Preston Martinez, aka Moto, bringing the entire field across. Folks, just a little warning, if I'm to cover the Caribbean Championship, there's a lot of rules, so get to see the guys up front. We will have to stay behind the riders or in front of them, so we won't be able to stay beside like this and bring you a live action. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing it or who will be doing the live for the Caribbean Championship coming up in October, in just about 2 weeks time. So the three riders still out front. Team Raptors, Filton Butler, being followed by Charles Leslie, Smokes Gladden, Henry Moreira, Preston Martinez, D Wade, Alex Pratt, Valan Sims, Hubert Johnson, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, Sidney Belizier, Colin Mehier. As we approach the bridge, we can see the chief, we can see Warren Cowie, Brandon Catoos, they are all looking up. As the three riders are about to complete the first of 2 laps, we make our way to the front of the race where 3 riders are broken clear. Again, whatever boys, Hyro Campos, Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy, and Alvan Gillett rides for SPD. They are about to make the turn around the roundabout here at the airport. The airport roundabout. Once again, big up my driver Rick Castillo. We hit the roundabout as the 3 riders make their way around the roundabout. There's a flag. Watch out, no breeze on the blow. Watch out the flag then. Lay down, no breeze on the blow. Miss Sue Fergie, the UCI is very strict. So when it comes to bringing live action, they're very strict. There are certain things we are not able to do. So this is group chasing. It's the main field. You can see Chris Perfit also in this group. So there's a sign, John Smith. So we are on the final lap, folks. We're on the final lap. The rain have passed. We get a little showers of blessing this morning. The rain have passed. We're just behind the main field of riders. We can see at Lozano and young Warren Gable taking their morning ride. I see Mr. Card. I believe Mr. Card is part of the race. Folks, some riders have broken clear from this group. There's Charles Leslie. Look at the mouth. Valan Sims conquers by tongue. Valan Sims is smile. Let me see if they have caught the first group. There's some riders. The first group still up front. The riders are still up front. The 3 riders are still up front. This is a group. Let me give you the names of the riders in this group. In hot pursuit, they broke away. We have Preston Martinez, we have Henry Moreira, we have Brandon Catus, we have Philip Leslie, we have D. Wade, we have Smokes Gladden, and we have Greville Young. Brandon Catus breaking out of the group. Huge truck coming. That's the main field at the back. Erson Butler decided to take up the chase. But up front, the three riders still leading. Alvan Gillett, David Anderson, and Haro Campos. Here comes Erson Butler, former president of the Cycling Federation. Erson Butler closes the gap. Been followed by Barney Brown, Warren Cowie, Alex Pratt, and Filton Butler. Folks, the race have been blown to smithereens, riders scattered all over the tarmac. Good morning, Giovanni Chota out there in Cayo. 2012 cross country champion. Good morning, Giovanni. How is Cayo? I hope it's nice. Look at the face of Alan. Looking at the camera. Folks, a few guys again. It's Brandon Catus driving the pace. You can see the three riders up front. Still the three riders up front. It's Alvan Gillett ride for SPD, Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy, and whatever boys, Haro Campos won the straight on the race Sunday. Out sprinted those guys. He came out of nowhere. Warren Cowie decided to give a go. It seems that this crowd now really want to cooperate. And so riders are coming across. The almost entire field is coming across. Here comes the Barber. Here comes Valance Sims. Here comes Barney Brown. Kid Granell. Riders are on the rivet. That's Philip Leslie. The pace says some 30 miles an hour. So what this group they just attack, go hard, and then slow down, go hard, slow down. So the group at the front open the gap a bit. It's somewhere about a 10 seconds gap. The 60 plus rider Warren Cowie rides for Team Santinos. You know, Palas like say Palas say old man for beat young boy. There's Brandon Catus looking back. Like I mentioned, Henry Moreira have his rider there, so Henry Moreira won't participate. He pull up on the front and then he slow down, so he will allow his rider to extend the gap. And Darren is a very good sprinter. Preston Martinez ride for Team M&M's and the pace. Followed by Smokes Gladden, Henry Moreira, the Barber. Morning, Sarita Gillett. Biggs Belize. Good morning, Biggs. Yes, Belize is on the world stage, folks. Team Belize is in Kigali, Rwanda. I must tell the fans, that place is a beautiful place. I love the energy of the fans, when they had the time trial, they beating the drum, the ladies dancing, the fans along the way. It's such a beautiful event. Cycling have become almost a #1 sport now in Africa. It's definitely growing in some of the country. It is the #1 sport. I know Rwanda is big on cycling. Eritrea is big on cycling. And the amount of African countries, the amount of people have jumped on bicycles. So it's such a good thing to see. The sport we love is building in African countries, And to host a world championship, I mean, they have certain guidelines and certain stuff they have to make sure they have a good road, nice hotels, food, accommodation for the athletes and the staff. So big up Africa, big up Rwanda. Folks, it's Red Bull on the pace. The gap have opened to about 20 seconds. The three riders about 20 seconds in head of this main group of riders. It's Red Bull riding for Elephant Sons and the pace, followed by Philip Leslie, SPD, Sidney Belazier, the Barber, Running Rebels, Smokes Gladden. The pace says some 28 miles an hour. Yes, 28 miles an hour, folks. There is it, 28 miles an hour. As Red Bull pull off. Nobody is committing. Look at the riders. One long line. Once you see that line, you don't know. There's Brandon Catus. So Brandon Catus again. Brandon Catus on the pace. Being followed by Henry Moreira, Smokes Gladden, and D. Wade. A small gap. Here comes Philip Leslie. The gap, every time they surge, the gap close and open up back, close and open up back. Alvan is off his bike. I'm not sure what the issue. Probably have a flat. Alvan Gillett is off his bike. Probably have a flat. Oh yes, Alvan Gillett. Alvan Gillett have a flat. Mechanical for Alvan Gillett. He's no longer in the break. Only two riders up front. Alvan Gillett has a flat, folks, so he's off his bike. So only two riders up front. Here comes Philip Leslie on the outside. Brandon Catus. So only two riders up front. It's only Harold Campos and Darren Anderson. Philip Leslie in hot pursuit. Philip Leslie have broken clear of the group of riders. Philip Leslie ran for SPD. His teammate is not there anymore, so he said, well, he have to get my next teammate up there, so I mean, be next SPD up there. So Philip Leslie is riding across to the two lead riders as we are on the final lap on this beautiful Thursday morning, folks. The live is being brought to you by Mr. Tower out of New York. The man is in vacation here in Belize at this moment. Thank you, Mr. Tower. And by Andrew Adonis bringing the live into your living room on this beautiful Thursday morning. Thursday morning race is back, folks. Join us tonight as the wheel turns, as we return to studios to give you update on cycling, all things cycling in Belize and across the world. Morning Travis, morning Travis. Travis Flowers, the big man from Elephant Sons. As we speak, it's Elephant Sons rider Red Bull. And here goes Henry Moreira. Here goes Henry Moreira. It seems that when you have fall shot, Henry Moreira now on the move. Henry Moreira in hot pursuit of Philip Leslie. Henry Moreira, a few riders able to tuck on. Henry Moreira laying down the law, doing some 32 miles an hour. Henry Moreira about to catch up to Philip Leslie, being followed by Smokes Gladden, D. Wade, and Brandon Catus. These are the riders as they close the gap to only about 8 seconds or so. Brandon Catus back on the pace. The two riders up front, Darren Anderson and Harold Campos, whatever boys. Darren Anderson rides for Bundle of Joy and Harold Campos rides for whatever boys. Look at the cyclists stretch all over the tarmac. So we move up to the front of the race on this beautiful Thursday morning, Weekend Warriors Thursday morning race. We'll make our way to the front of the race. Two riders, Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy, and Harold Campos. Harold Campos is laying down the law. Harold Campos, nothing nice to play with. He's totally committed. He's totally committed. Harold Campos on the pace. He said, if you don't want to come here, you don't have to come good. Harold Campos. Good morning, Charles Smith from Los Angeles, California. Folks, and remind you, join us Sunday morning. Sunday morning we'll bring you live action of the Chief Masters race. I think the race will start somewhere around 8 a.m. We'll definitely give you more information. Folks, remember you have to get up midnight tonight to watch young Keith Enright YouTube channel. Keith Enright Jr. will be participating in the first of the road race. Keith Enright Jr. Team Belize will take to the tarmac with some very heavy hitters. think they will do something like 74 miles or something way around there. The two lead riders, Henry Moreira, Darren Anderson, Bun of Joy, and Haro Campos, whatever boys. We're about to make the turn around the mile 8 round the boat. It's very wet, it's very slippery. Yes, good morning, Robin. Robin of Bun of Joy, Henry's wife. So the two riders are about to make their way around the boat here at mile 8. Oh, yeah, right. So the police, they lead the race as the riders make their way around the boat. The two lead riders, Haro Campos and Darren Anderson. Here comes the main field, being led by Philip Leslie, the Baba, Mote. Everybody they ride around here gingerly because it's very slip and wet. All the riders making around the boat safe. That's Fitzgerald Palace Joseph in the hole in the back door, the key to the back door. Fitzgerald Joseph always in the hole in the key to the back door. So folks, we're on the final leg. There is a One Love food truck. Mr. Santiago not there yet. There's it, John Smith Road. This is the final leg. We head when we reach home, when we head back, it's the completion. Good morning, Mr. Kevin Logan. Bye, Valan Sims appears. Valan Sims. So folks, it's the Baba Sydney Belizier about to make contact. They have made contact with the two lead riders. Sydney Belizier came across his rider Brandon Catus running Rebels. It's a Baba straight pass. You have caught the two lead riders. So folks, it's a brand new race again, and Sydney Belizier not holding up. Belizier stay on the pace, being followed by Preston Martinez. Belizier looking back, no one. Belizier continued to press the pace as the entire field, and here goes Henry Moreira, Bun of Joy, seeing the danger. Henry Moreira immediately out of the saddle to join the two lead riders in the likes of Sydney Belizier and Preston Martinez. Henry Moreira, Bun of Joy making his way across, followed by Smokes Glutton, D. Wade. You can see Barney Brown. Folks, look at this might go down to a sprint. As we make our way through the Link Road on this beautiful Thursday morning. Good morning, Miss Rita Thompson. And Henry Moreira on the attack. Henry Moreira on the attack. Oh, there's a station prize. Henry Moreira open a gap all alone. Henry Moreira, it's all Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira said, you guys don't want to ride. Henry Moreira all alone. He's sprinting for the prize. Charles Leslie seeing the danger. Good morning, Mr. Ian Hall out of Coros, I believe. Yes, blessed good morning, Mr. Ian Hall. Henry Moreira all alone. Charles Leslie in hot pursuit. Henry Moreira totally committed. Henry Moreira, Bun of Joy, not even looking back. He's pressing on, and Charles Leslie is riding across. Folks, if these two riders get together, this could be the 1-2 punch. As those are two serious guys. Henry Moreira and Charles Leslie about to make contact. Charles Leslie about to make contact. The gap have been opened up. Riders looking around, Barney Brown in the front looking back. as Charles Leslie make contact with Henry Moreira. These two riders can ride all the way to the finish with the powerhouse here. Leslie straight on the pace. Henry Moreira, Charles Leslie, Elephant Son straight on the pace. And Henry Moreira who initiated that attack. Yeah, Henry, when I go home, I watch this when I put up the YouTube channel. King Henry know his wife to watch, so King Henry lay down the law. The one thing I was about Henry, he will always make a race exciting. He's smart, he knows when to make a move. Henry Moreira riding for Bundle of Joy on the pace, been followed by Charles Leslie ride for Elephant Sons. One rider coming across, Smokes Gladden. Smokes Gladden rides for SPD. He freewheels as the two riders up front, Leslie and Moreira. Press on, folks. Kolkata Corozal, beautiful Corozal. I know my mom is in Corozal. I love Corozal, beautiful district. I love the whole of Belize, but you know, when you go north, you know, quiet Corozal is very quiet. Boy, who that? Everybody Kaliman Williams. Where Kaliman Williams ride on the road, and Kaliman Williams in Belize. Big up the Williams family. Folks, yes, the two lead riders, these guys are not holding up. They're pressing on. The pace is same, some 27 miles an hour. Charles Leslie and Henry Moreira, as they continue to pry open the gap. Riders are trying to come across solo. The gap is about 10 seconds or so. But the two riders continue. We are fast approaching the conclusion of this race. Thursday morning, the sky is clearing up. A little rain pass over the showers of blessing. Again, happy birthday to Miss Gail Burke Spence. Celebrated her birthday yesterday. We attended a little birthday party last night. Had fun. Thank you, Gail. Thank the entire family. And happy birthday again to Miss Sylvia Logan. I have some other birthday greetings, but I can't remember all of them. So tonight we'll definitely tell you guys. I know makasi who I say Giovanni Alamina birthday. Someone else's birthday, I see. As we remember, we return tonight. As the wheel turns, we return tonight. We have a whole lot to talk about, folks. And good news, George Abraham is driving by himself. Stopped by the bike shop. He talks much better. So George is really doing very good as he progresses. He said he'll be in studios to thank all the people that we have all the names of all the people who donated, who pledged when I did that 100-mile ride for him. So we have quite a number of people. We want to give them their flowers. You know, some other people still may send in, so we'll give all the names of all the people and give a total of the money that have been donated to assist George with his medical bill. So thank you guys. Every dollar counted. It went a long way, and he want to come on the show. I don't know if it's Thursday night, but maybe another night he will come on the show and give kudos. He say, "Wow, come on the show and actually say thanks in person to all you beautiful people." We wanna, you know, cycling is a cycling family, and we love our fans, and you know, they show love for our riders. They come easy take the money and go buy alcohol or go party or something, but they choose to assist our riders and the sport of cycling. All they want to give prizes to races week in, week out. Thank you guys. Without sponsors, nothing can happen, folks. Bye. It's over now. Yes, the two riders continue to press on. The gap have pried open. The gap have definitely pried open. We see two riders trying to come across. The gap have pried open. I can almost go out on a limb and say that, you know, This is 1-2, 1-2. Raja Bryan, good morning, Raja Bryan. Elephant Sons, the big strong Charles Leslie. Elephant Sons up front along with Bun of Joy, Henry Moreira. These guys are heading full charge. Let me see, the pace is still some 28 miles an hour. 28 miles an hour is saying. You know, look so because we're up on the motorcycle side, but the guys are rolling. Look on the gear. Henry Moreira committed. Yes, Robin, yes, Rob, George is doing excellent. You know, when he called, when he visit the shop, when he said he drive by your own, that was definitely, you know, I feel the love, I feel the joy, you know, to see him making his way, making the recovery, you know, slowly but surely. So, George is almost back. I want to thank his wife, Miss Vicky, who is always by his side, by his side. Again, condolences goes out to my cousin, the Lewis family and the Dina family, and the loss of Miss Mary Lewis. That's my aunt, my mom younger sister. She passed away during this week. Condolences to the whole family. Just over a month and change ago, they lost my uncle Chichi, James Lewis Sr. And now they lost their mom. So in just over a month, you know, the family, my cousin lost both mom and dad, and our prayers and heart goes out to them in this difficult time. But they have gained their wings. They are up above in each other's arm, along with the Lord and the angels looking over their family. Folks, once again, the live is brought to you by Mr. Tower out of New York and by myself. Folks, we can see still two riders in between trying to come across, but it will be a bit too late. I don't think they will make it here. Two riders in hot pursuit, but the two riders up front are two heavy hitters in the likes of Henry Moreira. We won't leave them. Henry Moreira and Philip Leslie. Henry Moreira rides for Bun of Joy, and Charles Leslie Jr. rides for Elephant Sons. Big up yourself, King Lion there in Chicago. Big up yourself, King Lion. How is Chicago getting cold? I figured that. My son said he started to feel nippy for you. Folks, we are close to the completion. We are heading towards the roundabout. The flags are still not a move, so it's a very calm morning here. In the country of Belize, very calm. At least in the city here, it's very calm. I'll spot on the flag, and you see the flag. They are not waving this morning. Yes, George. Good morning, George. I'm telling the fans how good you are doing. You know, you drive by yourself. You're ahead of the shop. Good morning, George. So George definitely will come on the show. There's a flag. Look on the flag. There's then the flag. The flag just hang down as the two riders making their way on the airport road. So we're close to the finishing line, folks. We're close to the finish line. The two riders, this will be 1-2. Who will it be? Will it be Henry Moreira? Will it be Charles Leslie Jr.? The truck have to move. The truck have to move. The truck have to move. The truck, they got to slow for the guys. And guys are run down the truck. Nobody have too much watts. Nobody push us on serious watts. The two riders as we head towards the finishing line. It's Charles Leslie Jr. and Henry Moreira. Folks, who will it be? No, it's a little cat and mouse. As we make our way towards the finish, Charles Leslie Jr. and Henry Moreira. Folks, I have to draw for my Ricola directly, but I'll wait till I finish. Ricola! Good morning, Miss Ethel Jenkins, if you're up. Folks, we are making our way towards the finish. Two riders heading towards the finishing line, Charles Leslie Jr. and Henry Moreira. Turning my camera, we can still see the two riders. It will be a bit too late as these two riders heading towards the finishing line. Who will it be? Will it be Henry Moreira? Will it be Charles Leslie Jr. as we make our way towards the finishing line, folks? We are in the closing few hundred meters of this event, the Thursday morning race. Charles Leslie Jr. rides for Elephant Sons and Henry Moreira. The sprint about to start. Henry Moreira season up. Henry Moreira out of his saddle. And Charles Leslie not contesting. Henry Moreira will take the Thursday morning race. Henry Moreira taking the Thursday morning race, followed by Charles Leslie Jr. So those are the turn my camera and try to get the rest of position. Here comes the other two riders. It's look like Barney Brown and Preston Martinez. Barney Brown and Preston Martinez making their way to the finish line. Barney Brown and Preston Martinez. Barney Brown and Preston Martinez making their way. We can see now the sprint is coming. We can see D Wade. We can see D Wade out front. D Wade. Brandon Catus. D Wade. Brandon Catus. D Wade. Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus. Warren Coway. Haro Campos. And all the rest of the riders making their way to the finishing line. Huh? Oh, your crash? Oh. So we have come to the completion of this event. So I say, oh, so other riders, here comes the Chief, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, Kid Granel, Beto. I get a few interviews. Folks, that's the completion of the race. So we'll get some few interviews. There's the beautiful motorcycle. So let me go over and get an interview with Henry Moreira. Charles, come inside. So I'm going to make my way over to the winner, Charles Leslie. I mean not Charles Leslie, to Henry Moreira. Henry, good morning. Henry, your wife say, Henry Noah, King Henry Noah, the wife the what? So King Henry, but Henry, you always ride smart. Like you say, when you ride, you pay attention. You know when to move. I mean earlier you had a teammate out front in the likes of Darren Anderson. You just make sure you keep close. Anybody attack out, you're following up a wheel. But at the end, you made an attack for the station prize, and you never look back. Charles Leslie came across, and you rode in, and you came in first. Henry, talk to your fans.
Top of the morning, everybody. First and foremost, I want to give God thanks now for this beautiful day. Yes, Mr. Deed. I mean a nice race, a tactical race, no. I tell Darren fan where to come up. You have to try run the first lap, because most of the time the race usually riding at the second lap, right? So the goal was to make Darren run for the first lap. Utilize, we're only 2 months, so we have to utilize it as best as possible now. I mean SPD will ride good because they had a man in the break until if the man get punctured, then they had to chase, right? But at the end of the day, it just work out in a favor. Like I say, when I catch Darren there, couple attacks happen, and I see a station prize come up, and I move for the station prize, and I notice everybody does free wheel, so I just continue right off of it now. Charles end up the corner cross. I see Charles will come, so I ease up a little bit because 2 better than 1, right? So, and me and he just rotate, and and then I end up to get the win now. But I have to go hats off to Charles, let's say. The man improve a lot, so man just have to keep the way the door and not stay on it now. And big up everybody who can ride the race. I big up the chairman, you Mr. Adonis, say always do with us for come watch this race, and everybody have a beautiful day, Big up the wife and kids in home. All right, thanks.
Congrats again, Henry. Yeah. I think the prize I'll give her a shortly. So Charles. So I'm making a few words with Charles Leslie Jr., Elephant Sons, finishing. So I think the prize I'm giving well. I'm going to quickly interview Charles Leslie and then get some other interviews. Charles, congrats. You bridge across to Henry Moreira. You go while I watch a meter. You go almost about 30 miles an hour. Talk to your fans and how you find the race this morning.
Man, Mr. Adonis, I want to thank God for everything, The race, nice. I mean, at the beginning of the race, My back gorilla may give me trouble, so he made shift up by himself, and that kind of play while he bad up on the race because you know you go soft cadence and go all of a sudden you go hard. It get you frustrated. So then the man they mark me. On the end, I just sit down, cause I don't get frustrated, and I don't say, you know what, it is what it is, and I say when Heno gone, I say I could reach Heno. Me and Heno reach together, and we start to rotate. I tell Heno, my back shifter they work, they give me trouble, so you could get a first, right? Cause I don't want to sprint and go drop and avoid the accident. So Heno get the first, I get the second. I want to big up the sponsors. I want to big up my teammate. We started doing this. Yeah, nice years we started doing this. So I get back. I want to big up my sponsors, Elephant Sons, my team, Elephant Sons, big up Elephant Sons, Mr. Raj, Mr. Trav, Mr. Roy Enriquez, Precision Auto Body Works, and RC Brokerage. I also want to big up my personal sponsors, Mr. Stuart Garcia from Miami, and Billy and Celine Ghana. Big up on yourself. Thanks for everything you do for me because bike not cheap, bike expensive, and every little thing count, and for make people to help you, just know that you come along and you get to a part you want to get. So thanks to everybody, thanks to my family, my friends. I want to big up my daughter and my son. Hope my little son get recovery soon because I had a little bad flu. Thanks for everything, though, Mr. D.
Charles Leslie. Yeah. Hara Campos, one thing with you. You want to give the fans a show. You know hold back at all. Exciting race this morning. You and Darren run for a while along with Mr. Alvan Gilboy. I think he had a mechanical. You eventually get caught, but you always add excitement to the tarmac. So tell the fans, how you go about doing it.
Hey, morning. First of all, thank God, like usual, family and friends. Well, today, I say I come out, I come try grind it. Jam car, I don't like sit down much and thing unless they come from a sprint, right? But me there in Alvan gone and we work very good. Sad that Alvan get flat, because when he get flat, then the speedy start chase we down, and me and Darren, well, we say we are rotate hard and try come to the line, and I try make an agreement. Well, I never try make an agreement with here if we come up on the line. I give them on because our partner up, man. We team need to get a little bigger, and I want to talk to bundles of joys for make we try link together. But I don't know when it happen. It would have good if it could happen when we're going to stronger team. But apart from that, I mean a good race, man, and I get fry out there, me and Darren get fry out there, and when them boy catch we down and them boy gone, no eye peer nas, legs done. So I just try riding and try place on the top 10, and that's it. But apart from that, I mean a good race, Mr. Donis. Thanks for the coverage, man. You had a real excitement, and big up the Weekend Warrior organizers them for always have this Thursday race now to take over, right? So blessings, man.
Hara Campos. Mote! Normally on this one, but I have to give an interview. Preston Martinez, the only rider for M&M's. Mel, this morning you actually broke away from the group along with Barney Brown. You come out several times. I see you on the front of the group chasing and keeping the group together. Mote, you want to talk to your fans a little bit?
Good morning to all the viewers and listeners. Well, this morning I had no teammates, but I had to give it my all. But over the past, I actually proved to myself that I could ride good alone. But I usually service, my boss and make sure that he's on the top. So, but today I'm all alone and I had to do my best, and third place is good enough for me. Maybe I could have done better, but it's good for me for now. Thanks, Mr. Donis and all the fans.
Yes, Preston Martinez. Do anything with Darren. Darren, good race this morning. You were out running with whatever boys and Hara Campos and Mr. Gillett. your team ride smart. You say your Henry eventually come and win. How you find it this morning?
Morning, first of all, thanks God, thank everybody. You know, I come out here, the plan for ride this morning, you know, so from the get-go, I made the ride hard on the rotator thing. Soften up the crowd for win, you know, ready for move. You know, once you such the crowd correct, only a certain man could move it, you know. So that really plan gone, how if me gone, so that I'm a good race. When the crowd catch me, I gyro back, I'm fry. So I just made hang on for life after that, man. But I'm a good, nicely race this morning, no. Thankful nobody no get hurt or nothing, even though I'm wet, not the wrong about. Everybody ride the caution. So thanks for the live, Mr. Donis. Big up the fans. Big up bundle of joy, always, you know.
Yes, dear, and but too see you become a comedian now, you know, because when I watch it live, you always get jokes. You know, how you find the race this morning?
Morning, Donis. Race me good. The race we had leave fun. Got a lot of man Donis. They said that a comedian Donis, you have to take some man make joke. They Donis. All they do is sit down here at the race. They know I help a pace, and then Donis later I call in here to Donis to your co-host. You go up on your show later, Donis, and say, oh, you are the baddest 50 plus about Donis. Donis have to stop encourage the man in a fool. Because the man now I help Donis. All he do is sit down Donis. Instead of just go around, get a lead pull, then he could ride the bike. But for his bike, I could ride it how you want. I don't make the man, me and the man still straight. I also tell her that can't want to talk big and you don't want to help with pace. But respect to everybody, big up Hendog. You know, do a nice move off of the station prize. I'm in a lead red car. I'm in the chase John daring. So I left a little bit not up when Heno move and then Charles gone for run. Then we had to end up the chase a little bit more, but good ride. I have to stay a little more consistent. I hope the weather hold up a little bit where we could ride a little bit more. I have to try put in a little more training so that I could try get in a little bit better condition and I could get so better performance. Thanks for coming out for Cork or do the live Donis. Big up to everybody where they watch and next week again. Or Sunday Donis, I think chief race that must be Sunday, so where I might be out again if weather good now and God permit. Alright Donis, thanks.
But before you go though, D-Wade right now for in category, so you can't force them for PS. I don't think you can force somebody for PS. What do you think about that? I mean, where you finish D in your category, you win again, right? Yeah, but so
yeah, Donis, he win the category there. Sit down for me. If we not PS to make him, are we carry the man left with body there? He called back with their body they beat her, but we are show how we are right after this Donis, and then we are see who are the laugher, who are the quarrel. Bet you next week Donis, you see that by your show the cry that they bully him and they chance her. All right Donis, we now want to hear that crying, right Donis? Remember that you started Donis. Good.
Why cycling all about fun. The prize to give out now, folks. Your son birthday? Happy birthday to your son.
I just want to say happy birthday to Daniel Lam. Although he get ready for school, you know, and they home in a while, wish him happy birthday.
Because Lam would have anyway, so folks the prize to give out, so. Huh? No man, you get interview. No, you
interview losers, brother.
Yeah.
Interview you have to beg for an interview to stop your fool.
Hey, when you win your interview, okay? I'll tell you when you win. No, I'll tell no. Because Donis he hit to me. No, I don't notice that he hit my co-host. He hit my co-host. Why? When you win, you get interview automatically, Donis. I can't beg you for no interview, okay? You go interview Brandy. We'll lose. Come on, man. Stop it, Donis. Stop it, Donis.
D, you know, I always wait for the last and give you the No, you have to beg. You have to beg. You have to beg. Yeah. Bye. Out there, fun, folks. It's all fun. Not taking nothing serious. The guys all have fun. They're all good friends and have fun. So that's what cycling is about. It's all about fun. So the B. So first and second.
It's not guns up, yeah?
So did the pine streak, always make the podium, and then Barney Brown pine streak too.
Let's go, Junior. Yeah, lead press. Let's go, Junior.
So in the 8th category, Henry first, second Charles Leslie Jr., and third Preston Martinez. So the top 3 for A.
All right, station prize. Smokes first one, Ja, and then Heno.
So station prizes. So the station prizes have been given out. Barney Brown, you want to say a few words? Yeah, man. Not today, Barney Brown, you want to say, but you win what? You win the over 60? 60 plus, yeah. Okay, all right. So Barney, before you go, you can't double dip, right? Yeah. Another gentleman name is Dennis Robert too. Yeah, man. Station prizes.
All right, top 10.
Top 10.
Heno first, Charles Leslie second, Preston third, Barney fourth, Brandon fifth, Jaro sixth, D-Wade 7th, DRN 8th, Gravel 9th, Barber 10th.
Top 10.
Barber 10th.
Hey, yo, you missed
I get a 10 on yo.
You missed Warren.
I can't worry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Once again, big up Tower. And myself bringing it live into your living room on this beautiful Thursday morning. Folks, remember, tune in early tonight. I think D Wade said about 12 o'clock you have to tune in to watch our young Keith Enright partake in the Junior World Championship in Rwanda. So the top 10 folks.
Gabble, you beat me, Gabble. They don't beat me, though.
You got in at the 10.
What a man.
Yes, we will correct front of me. You go front of me.
Yeah. So top 10, Henry first, Charles Lesser second, third, Preston Martinez, fourth, Barney Brown, fifth, Brandon Catus, sixth, Haro Campos, seventh, D. Wade. So D, you're on a streak, right? You're on a streak?
Can't lose by the only man that could beat me every now and again that Roque look like na the B. That Palace look like I don't know where they're going Palace. Pal, when you leave competition at the B, man. That's why I said I only competition. Yeah, calling out Roque Matos. Hey, but hey, it's all fun and jokes, man. All fun and jokes. I like the little laugh this morning. Switch it up a little bit. Good morning, guys, and join us tonight. Beautiful show, and again, big up to the guys in Kigali, Rwanda. Belize is behind you guys. Oh, it's 12 midnight. So 12 midnight tonight or in the morning, however you want to classify it. But 12 o'clock midnight and then 4 a.m. that Chav. 12 the Keith Enright Jr. and then 4 a.m. that Chav. And you guys can find it on YouTube. You just type in UCI World Championships 2025 and it'll pop right up, okay? Sunday, it's 8 a.m. Their time. So I got to figure out what time it is. I think, I'm not sure, sometime in the night. But Sunday, 8 a.m. I believe. No, 11 a.m. I think. Just double check the website. But we'll keep you guys posted.
Thanks, D. Okay, folks. With that said, about to cut this live. I want to thank each and everyone who came out. Oh, you want some closing words, Troy?
Hey, morning. Yeah, just want to say thanks to all the guys that will come out. I'm very interested in the race this morning. Rain catch we halfway, the first lap. But apart from that, seems like a good, safe race. I want to say thanks to all the sponsors again. Thanks especially to Tom Tillett, Loans to Go. Big up to Palace, Andrew Bennett. They're one of the guys who sponsored the event today. Today we had a special prize called Mike Man Pinata. That was donated also by Andrew Bennett, part of Stingers. So what happened was the first 10 guys that crossed the line got an additional $10 today. If we had gotten more than 35 guys, everybody would have gotten $20 more. That was the interesting thing for today. So I would just want to big up you, Mr. Andrew, for coming out and doing the live stream so everybody could watch the racing in their house. So thanks again, and hopefully the weather good next week Thursday, so we have it all over again. Enjoy the rest of the day and the weekend, guys. Thanks.
Yes, Mr. Troy Gab Jr., chairman of the Weekend Warriors. Folks, before I close, I want to thank my driver, Rick Castillo. Always very early, picking me up. I want to big up my beautiful wife at home. I want to big up Mr. Towa for bringing it live into your room, and all the cycling fans who tune in. Have a blessed Thursday. Join us tonight as we will turn 7:30 as we recap cycling update you on upcoming events. With that said, peace out. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Share the love. We are out.